Dom de Marco. Dom de Marco.
All right. We're in the building. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. This is live market observation number 68. Yep. So we're going to be doing some observation of the NADEX platform. As you guys make your way on, please make sure that you like and share the video from whatever platform that you're tuned in from. Especially if this is your first time here, make sure that if you're tuning in from Facebook, you follow the TeamAlliance page and turn on the little bell so that you get notifications. If you're tuning in from YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also turn on the bell notifications. Also like and share the video. And if you're tuning in from Twitter, be sure to like and share the video and then retweet on your timeline. If you're not already a member of the public TeamAlliance Facebook group, be sure to join the group. This will ensure that you receive notifications when I go live. And that's pretty much it. So we are taking a look at the current Euro USD market on the NADEX platform. NADEX is an awesome platform to be on. This platform makes it possible for you to capitalize on your understanding of how the market moves. And I can't say that enough because it's all facts. In trading in general, people see trading as an opportunity to make money. Some people see trading as an opportunity to make a lot of money. But most people don't see trading as something that's risky when you don't know what you're doing. They assume that they'll be able to find some good signals somewhere or, buy some type of a strategy, and that will be enough for them to be profitable when they trade. It's not enough. It's not enough. In this industry, you're actually going to have to take the time, learn market skill, and then utilize market skill to trade with. And what that will allow you to do is to actually be profitable when you trade. Why is that important? Because if you're not profitable, you're like 99% of everyone else who's trading. They're not making no money, period. And it doesn't make sense for you to actually take the time to get on the platform and open up an account and make a deposit if you don't plan on being profitable. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't recommend that you open an account anywhere, whether it's NADEX or any other platform, if you don't intend on actually learning how to understand the market that is going to be what is based on your trades. So in other words, here we are on NADEX, right? I've selected the Euro USD Forex market to trade these binaries on. NADEX has binary options as the instrument to trade. They're 5-minute binary options, and basically every 5 minutes they roll over, right? So every 5 minutes you'll see lines appear, new ones, And those lines represent the strike price of the option that has populated for this particular market. And all they are price levels. So you can see now on the chart, there's horizontal lines going across. They just represent price levels in the market, right? And it's very simple to trade this instrument. All you have to do is be correct about where the candles end. And the candles represent the market. So that's probably the first time I've actually said it that way. Be correct about where the candles end. And I'm doing that on purpose because the candle is a representation of what the market is doing right now. So, for example, this red candle that's moving, you see how this candle actually started inside of this box and now it's under the box and it's red. What is that telling us? It's telling us that the market started up here and it moved under here. It ended down here where the bottom or the base of the candle is. So the price started up here and it ended down here. In the process of doing that, it started above the strike price, which is represented by the bottom of the green box, and it ended below that same level. So that's why the candle is cutting through the box. If you look at it, it starts in the box, cuts through the box, ends underneath the box. And now you can see the market is actually turning around and moving up back towards the box. So you see how it's moving? 1 minute it's down, next minute it's up. Now currently it's still underneath that same level, and now it's turning red, so it's moving down again. You see that? So there is order to the way that the market moves. It seems like, damn, this thing just moves back and forth, up and down. It does, but it does it in a certain way. That certain way is what is called behavior. So just always ask, or I should say, always be prepared to ask the question, how is the market moving? Not where. See, the question most people ask is, where is it going to go? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? You're concerned about where it's going, but you're not concerned about how it's doing it. And how it's doing is actually more important than where it's going. This is lessons today. Pay attention. A lot of you have been watching and tuned into the lives that I do and this content for a while. Many of you are either not in training with me on TA, or you can't use NADEX. There's a lot of people that are like that. Many of you want to train, but you can't use the NADEX platform, and I understand. However, there's a lot of lessons and education in what I'm teaching, because what I'm teaching is how you learn to understand the market. So even if you can't use this platform, regardless of what platform you're using, you need to understand the movement of the market before you start to trade. Don't try to trade without understanding how the market moves. You always have to ask, well, I want to take this trade, but what's the market actually doing overall? That's the most powerful question that you can ask before you do anything. And if you take the time to start doing that, I guarantee you that you'll trade less and you'll lose less. See, I already know what your issue is. And this is just, for just about everybody that's out there. Your problem is that you are trading, but you're not winning consistently enough. Am I telling the truth? Isn't that what your issue is? Like, damn, I'm winning, but I'm not winning enough to make money in the end. Exactly. What counts is what you end up with. And you need to end up with money instead of with losses. So you basically want to ultimately be net profitable. And NADEX is powerful because on this platform, you don't have to trade frequently, but you can trade very infrequently with the right knowledge, be consistently profitable so that you're in position to scale up and to increase the size of your trades and ultimately increase the size of your income when you trade. See? So although there are all of these opportunities to trade, because these are 5-minute binaries, so within an hour, you have 12 opportunities. Within a day, you have 276. And just over the span of the week, there's over 1,400 opportunities because these are 5-minute binaries. Now, are you looking to trade that often? Of course not. You can put yourself in position on this platform with the right knowledge to literally trade once a week. And that one trade each week, you can build up your account to the position where that one trade is worth more than what your bills cost. And I mean more than your monthly bills. So what am I saying? You can position yourself here to earn on one trade more than enough to pay all of your bills for the month. See, so if you are not following that blueprint, you're going to really have yourself a tough time because you're not learning enough to be consistent enough when you trade to be profitable in the end. Because listen to what I'm saying. I just said one trade for the whole week. One trade for the week. So understand that with the right knowledge and with the right understanding of how the market moves, you can align yourself with what the market's doing so that you consistently profit when you trade. Pay attention. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Why are you trading? See, that's quality. Why are we doing this right now? Why are we going to trade now? What is the market saying? What is the market telling us? See, these are questions you should be asking. Not, oh, well, Mark, how profitable is your system? If I sign up for your training, how often will I get my trades? See, you're worrying about the wrong thing. It's not about how often you trade. You trade often now, but it ain't profitable, is it? Your problem is you trade too often. Well, I average about 2 to 3 trades a day. Why? What trade are you taking that frequently? And why do you have to do that to accomplish what your goal is? You can start on this platform with $100 with one contract. Literally with one contract. And if you're consistently profitable, you can scale up the size of the contract. Every time that you have enough money in the account, you increase the size of the contract to the next size. So in other words, you start off with one. When you have enough money in there, you take a trade with 2. When you have more, you go to 3 contracts. You can just keep increasing the size of the contract. Why am I saying this? Because it's the same trade. So in other words, it doesn't matter how many contracts you had on that trade. If that trade is something that you're confident in, it shouldn't matter whether it's 1 or 100. What difference does it make? Does it make any difference? See? And just like if I asked you, well, would you take that trade with 50 contracts? Oh man, I didn't think about that. I'm not sure if I would take this one with 50. That's quite a bit of contracts there. Well, why are you taking it with 1? You see my logic? You shouldn't trade at all if you wouldn't trade with 50 or 100 contracts on that trade. I want you to think about that. See, it's the same mindset that you have to have. You have to have that thought process established in your mind. Because if you don't do that, you'll never position yourself properly. Your justification for taking a trade is the size of the contract. Oh, well, it's only 2 contracts. It's not only 2 contracts. It's a trade. And the only goal of the trade is to be profitable, period. That should be your goal. Every time that you trade, your goal should be to be profitable, period. So if that's not what you're doing, you need to stop. You see? Well, what I have a tendency to do is I just look for the best risk reward opportunities, and those are the ones that I go with. Because we all know good money management and risk management is the key. No, it's not. Good risk and money management is great. But it ain't shit if you don't know what you're doing in the market. This right here is what people don't like when I start talking like this. Because this goes against what they believe. This guy's ludicrous. He said that risk and money management's not important. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is that it's not more important than skill in the market. And you are putting the importance on that over skill. So who's really crazy? Think about what you're doing. You're putting more emphasis and importance on risk and money management than you are in understanding how the market moves. Oh boy. And then you wonder why your results are what they are. So, again, who's the crazy one? So the bottom line is that observation of the market is actually the most valuable thing that you can do. Why? Because only through observation will you learn how the market moves. How else are you going to know? If you don't just take time to look and watch, how are you going to know what the market actually does? See, when you're preoccupied with trading and trying to make money, you end up losing your money because you haven't learned the foundation first. And again, I don't care what platform you use. People ask me all the time, well, Mark, is what you teach specific to NADEX as far as market skill? Absolutely not. What I'm teaching you, you can use wherever. Only thing is NADEX is the best platform that you can be on. Why? Because it's quality over quantity. See, I don't need a lot of trades on this platform. All I need to do is learn the skill of recognizing market movement. And I can take that skill and apply it here on this platform keep my trades limited so I'm not stressed out worrying about trying to find a trade. See, I don't have to look for trades because what I've done first is taking the time to understand how the market moves. So it's only a matter of time before I end up being in the right trade. What's the right trade? The trade that comes when the market's stable. What does that mean? When the market's stable, that's the only way you're going to win a trade. But Mark, I've seen people win trades in volatility. So it's not just stability. Well, do they consistently win like that? How many people you know always win when the market is moving crazy? Back and forth with wicks on the candles all over. How many people always win like that? Who do you know always trades that way and wins all their trades that way? You don't know nobody that does that. So I'm not talking about a coin flip. I'm talking about knowing the outcome of the movement first, which ultimately means you know the outcome of the trade that you end up in. Without guessing or wondering, you know what the outcome will be. Why? Because you know what the market is doing. That's the difference. So people twist it all around and they make everything hard for themselves. And see, all I'm doing is I'm sharing with you my knowledge and my experience. Mind you, I've acquired this skill set over years. It's funny because people think that I just came along out of nowhere and just started doing this. What I've been doing before NADEX. Uh-oh. A lot of people don't even realize that I didn't start in NADEX. When I left my job, the last job I ever had, I left to do Forex full time. Forex. I thought Mark didn't like Forex. You never heard me say that. How can I not like Forex? It doesn't even make sense. NADEX is using Forex. Why would I not like Forex? But this is the type of narrative that people will set when they don't understand you, you see? So people will try to put Forex against NADEX. Like, oh, well, Forex is better. I'm going to go back to trading Forex. You know, I have more control and blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. I don't have a problem with Forex. I traded Forex for years. Did well. Got the big ass withdrawal slips to prove it. What you know about making so many withdrawals in a day that you get a phone call from the broker telling you to stop? What you know about that? And I'm talking about real brokers at the time, like FXCM, Gain Capital, Alpari, calling me. Mind you, I remember one time I got a call from Alpari because they were in the UK. And they told me that I can't make that many withdrawals in a day. I was like, what? I was like, you don't have anywhere where you say that there's a limit on withdrawals? Well, yeah, well, we can't handle that in the queue. So if you don't mind, please don't send that many in the queue because they won't be processed until the following business day. I'm like, I don't care when you process it. It's in there. Just process it. These are the type of issues I used to have. See, I used to have issues with withdrawing. So you got to understand, this is why I'm so happy that I found NADEX, because there's no issues withdrawing. Huh? None. You make a withdrawal, it's in your bank in 48 hours. Period. It's in there. You don't got to wonder. None of that. It's there. No issues. So this is what I do. I stick around with the platform that works and does good business. That's why I've been on NADEX for so long, because they do good business. Not only do they, or have they provided the instrument that we can trade and be successful with, but they pay us when we make the money. Come on now. They got a whole segregated account for the customers. Our money doesn't go with their money. When they collect their money from fees, it goes into a separate escrow account. It's not mingled with the customer's funds. Whoa. Y'all didn't know that, huh? Don't ask me. Call NADEX and ask them. They have segregated accounts for the customers. When they collect their fee, that goes to them. They don't care whether you win or lose the trade. That's why people don't understand that NADEX doesn't have anything to do with you winning or losing. It's the market. Your problem is you don't understand the market. That's your issue. See, so you're trading and you're doing all this stuff without having a solid understanding of the market movement. And that's why you lose your trades sometimes. See, it's the same reason why you win your trades sometimes. You ever be in a trade and you were down first, or you were in the negative first, like, damn, it went against me. And then it comes back in your favor and you feel good, like, oh man, that was great. Yeah, that was a win. You should feel bad. Why am I saying that? Because you don't know why the market did what it did. That's a problem. Don't celebrate a winning trade when you don't understand why. Ooh, that's hard.
I'm focused, man.
Listen to everything I'm telling you. Don't celebrate when you win when you don't know why you won. That's a Don DeMarco.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
Don't celebrate a winning trade when you don't know why you won. Woo, man. Wisdom. Tell you, man. See, like this, to my knowledge, there's nobody out here that even talks like this. Y'all ain't never gonna run into nobody that sounds like this in the trading industry. Someone that has actual, real retail side experience. I haven't been on the side where, you know, I've had some kind of special account with a broker. I have the same account that y'all have. Regular account. I had to sign up just like y'all did. I get a 1099 just like y'all do. Huh? I had to submit my information and get verified just like y'all did. I'm not, they don't treat me different or treat me special. The only difference is that they gonna pay me because I'm gonna be consistently profitable. See? So if you want to do what I'm doing, you got to learn what I know. And I'm giving you the secrets. See, this is another thing too. People are funny because they don't realize I'm telling them everything for free. Before you even get into training, I've told you enough to be consistently profitable at some point. If you just start following and applying what I'm talking about. Just like I tell you to stop trading. Do you know how much money you'll make by stopping your trading? See? You're going to make money right away because you're going to stop losing it. But what happens when you don't listen to me? What happens? You go out there, start messing around, you start trading, you start losing again, or you start losing more, right? Isn't that what happens? And what do? You come back anyway. Like, damn, let me watch some of his older videos. Maybe he'll say something to help me. And then lo and behold, you watch something old and I do say something to help you again. remind you, it's the same shit I've been saying in every other video. See, this is another thing too. It's nothing new that I talk about. I talk about the same things all the time. Why? Because it's facts. It's all facts. So, of course, I'm going to keep repeating the same thing over and over. Nothing different. It's just like once you figure out how to win, are you going to change up? Oh, let me try something else. See if I can win this way. I don't want to learn how to win another way. I'm winning with what I'm doing. It ain't broke. It's not broke. I'm not going to try to fix it. I'm just going to keep winning. Like the Bulls in the 90s. Getting you aggravated, just whipping your ass. Just winning. Why? Because I'm not going to change. I'm not going to switch up. I'm going to stick to what I know. See? But anyway, so yeah, this platform makes it possible. You know, just like what I'm doing now. Excuse me. You see me moving the box around. You don't really see me doing that much. I'm not doing that much, but I'm doing a lot because I'm observing what the market's doing. So I'm doing more than you think I'm doing because I'm paying attention. I'm watching. I know what I'm looking at. I understand what I'm seeing as far as the overall market movement right now. I can tell you right now, we're in the gray area still. What's the gray area? It ain't the green area. And if it ain't the green area, it ain't nothing to do yet. Well, Mark, which perspective are you using? Doesn't matter which one. They both in the gray right now. Whoa. Mark, you're doing both? No. But you asked. You said, which one? And I said that they're both in the gray. So I'm able to see from both perspectives. Absolutely. Doesn't mean I'm going to trade them both at the same time. Why would I do that? And you can't trade them both at the same time. They're opposites. This is why I tell people, just pick one and stick to the one. Don't try to do both because you'll get confused and you'll start trading in the gray area. See? And what happens when people listen to me? They don't lose. What happens when folks don't listen to me? Mm-hmm. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Welcome. And it's my pleasure. And see, like I definitely appreciate that right there. When people start to open their eyes a bit more and just start to see more. Because a lot of times you can be so inundated with what you think it is that you're doing or think that you should be doing that you don't actually see what's happening. And this is basically what the average person in trading does all the time. There's a lot of fluff out there. Oh, this indicator, use this indicator. Oh, I found a signal service. Yeah, these guys are good. They got a 90% win rate. Here, try this right here. This strategy, man. This strategy is good, man. The strategy's been working for me as of late. What does that mean? What do you mean as of late? I don't need nothing to work short term. See, this is another thing too. A lot of people don't realize that. That's why you have to keep finding new strategies. You know why? Because the strategy becomes null and void when the market switches up on you. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I don't teach you to try to develop a strategy, do I? I don't even have a strategy. But what I do have is understanding of the market. That's what I teach you. I teach you just how to look, watch, and observe. Look at how the market's moving. Look at the environment that the market is in. Look at how the behavior is. What does that mean? Oh, the market is slow. How slow? Market is fast. How fast? Is it fast enough? Whoa. Is it slow enough? Well, what do you mean fast enough or slow enough? Well, it has to be fast enough to produce stability. Uh-oh. It also has to be slow enough for you to see stability. Whoa. Look at the key component in both. Stability. Because you can have instability when the market is fast or slow. And if you're trading during an environment when the market's not stable, that is going to be why you lose. While you trying to figure out why the trade lost and why the market, the reason is the market wasn't stable. And you're not good at recognizing it. Uh-oh. What happens when you're not good at recognizing something? You don't see it. Again, it's what you learn here. You learn how to recognize what you're looking at. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff, like for real. RO, different perspectives are different tools when you're in position or when you fully grasp it for real. You don't use a spoon when you need a knife, but they both have their place, right? Exactly. That's a very good analogy right there. I like that. Yes, indeed. What I do have is a particular set of skills. Makes me a nightmare if you're on the other side of the trade. That's a fact. See, that's another thing too. Most people who are trading don't know what they're doing at all. They're looking, trying to find something that works for them. And they never find anything that works for them because they're looking for the wrong thing. You will not find what works through a strategy. You will not find what works through indicators. And you will not find what works through signals. It doesn't work. But you know what you will find that does work? Actually looking at the market and learning how it moves, learning what the movement means. Well, Mark, do you mean studying candle patterns? No. What good is a candle pattern if you don't know why the pattern was created in the first place? Oh, this is an inside candle. This is a doji. I don't give a shit what you call it. There's a reason that the market's moving the way that it is. That's what I'm studying. You looking at the candle patterns and trying to determine how to enter into a trade based on that. Nope. That's not going to work consistently and over the long term. See, so you see how I'm breaking down things that people actually use? People use candle patterns. People use that to enter trades. People use indicators to enter trades. And what I'm telling you is that you shouldn't use anything to try to enter a trade. What you should do is whatever you're using should only be for the purpose of understanding more about the movement. Whoa. If you catch this today, man, this is going to help you substantially. You should only use anything for the purpose of understanding more about the movement in the market. That's it. If you're still trying to use stuff to figure out when to enter, you're messing it all up. You're messing it all up. Oh, man, I should have entered a little earlier. It wouldn't have mattered if you entered earlier. It's a binary. The outcome would have been the same. That's deep. Listen to what I'm saying. It's a binary. The outcome would have been the same. It doesn't matter when you entered. You were just in the wrong trade. Why was it the wrong trade? Because it was at the wrong time. Man. I know people will benefit, just see that, and this is why I structure these lives like this. I don't mean to do this, but I can't help it. Y'all got to understand, like I get messages all the time and they'd be the same messages. I'm like, are y'all still asking me these same questions? Mark, what's your win rate? Boy, oh boy. If I get into your training, how often will I be able to, find these trades? Don't get into my training because you know why? Because you're looking for trades. We don't look for trades. We're looking to gain understanding of the market so that we know when it makes sense to be in a trade. It's not hard to find a trade. Look, you can find a trade right now. You want a trade? Here's a trade. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on this right here. Here, the candles are blue. So buy. Figure out where to buy. Your candles are going up. So go ahead and buy something. Figure out what you want to buy. Got 3 minutes left. Where you going to buy? You got blue candles, right? Just keep it simple. Market's moving up. Buy. I'm going to get me a good risk reward trade. I'm going to trade at the money. So they're looking at this now. All right, this is at the money. Oh, this is out the money now. Man, it's coming down. I wonder if it's going to go back up. Man, this could be a good risk reward trade here. I could buy now at 20 and I'd make 80 if this goes back above here. This is how people are thinking. They're looking at this. They're like, man, good risk reward on this one. We had some blue candles here. Let's see if it bounces here. If it bounces here and it comes back over here, I'm going to buy. Trades. There's trades all the time. There's trades everywhere. So trading is not the issue. Why is the issue? Why? You want a good risk reward, right? Here's a good risk reward right here. Yeah. $8. You'll make $92 if you win. Market just has to go back above this line. You with it? You got 2 minutes. Next 2 candles, market just has to move back above there. Go ahead. $92. Look at your risk reward, man. Risk reward is incredible. And there are people that are actually looking at the market this way. They're basing all of the decisions off of risk reward. They're not looking at how the market's moving. They're not looking at the environment that they're in. It's just like if you're looking at that as a potential trade, right now, why would the market move back above this level here? For what? And not only that, what has the market been doing to show you any indication that it'll do that? So what is your risk reward trade based on other than hope? Man, I hope it just pops, man. Sometimes you get these long candles. If I could just get a long blue candle, I could make $92, man. Risk reward, right? That's what you said you wanted. Well, I don't like how Mark trades because his risk reward is terrible. Okay. All right. And make no mistake about it, just because you're trading in the money doesn't guarantee that you're going to win the trade either. You still got to understand the movement of the market. So regardless of what you're doing, you need to understand market movement. It doesn't matter which side you're on. You can be trading out the money, you can be trading in the money, or you can be trading at the money. It doesn't matter. You need to understand the movement. Period. So where do we end up coming right back to? The foundation. See? So no matter what you're doing or what you're attempting to do, market movement, that's the key. Not your strategy, not your win rate. Yeah, this is Don DeMarco.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
Risk reward is terrible to you, but the bank account ain't. That's a fact. Stacy, what's going on? Stacy funny. She still call me that. She still call me shades. I got to get me some shades too, matter of fact. Like I need another pair. Yeah, I really don't have to get any new shades, to be honest. Just got to go in the box. Pick out one I ain't wear yet. I got like 10, at least 10 pairs I haven't even worn yet. Yeah, but I mean, that's what it is. That is what it is. So, you know, when you, and see, this is another thing too. Training. People, when they finally understand that training is what it takes to get to where you need to be. See, it's not about you getting where you want to be. Because where you think you want to be is not where you necessarily need to be. I just want to get to the position where I'm able to take my trades and I can just make money on the spot. That's not where you need to be. Who are you to tell the market that you're going to be doing anything? The market determines what happens, not you. I want to get to the position where I'm able to just, you know, grab at least 2 trades a day. Who are you to determine that? What trades? Which trades are you talking about? You talking about winning trades? See? You can trade twice a day. That don't mean you're going to win them. So you have to be careful with how you speak, because the market is listening to you. Oh, here we have a gentleman. He wants to come along and he wants to make 500 a day, huh? You want to make $500 a day, dude? Come on in. This the market talking to you. Oh, you want to make 500 a day? Okay. Come on over, guys. All are welcome. What are you guys using? You using stochastics? Bollinger Bands? Fibonacci retracements? Pivots? What are you using, guys? Any of you guys using that alligator indicator? What about moving averages? This is the market talking shit to you. Bring it on over, guys. Come on. Yeah, we're going to give you 500 a day for sure. In your dream. Market be like, nah, I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to do this. Oh, you thought I was going to do that? Ha, 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 ha. Nope, I'm doing this. And now your dreams of 500 a day just turns into a nightmare where you can't even make money. Come on, man. You go from 500 a day to can't win a trade no more. You're like, damn, shit. Everything's losing. My goodness. What am I doing wrong? This strategy sucks. Where's Mark? I need to speak to that guy. It's all his fault. It ain't my fault. I told your ass to stop trading. I told you to stop. But what'd you do? You wanted to be hard-headed. Talking about, now I'm going to make 500 a day, man. Get up to 500 a day. Watch. Then I'm going to go on his podcast and I'm going to tell him about himself. All right. Ain't nobody showed up yet. Yeah, remember people used to come around kind of often, always talking shit. They don't be around no more. Nope. And there's plenty of lives for them to come on to. Coffee and charts, live market observation. Y'all got plenty of chances to come and speak your piece. But they don't come. Why not? Well, they ain't saying shit. Because they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. They done blew their accounts out and they're gone. They like, you know what? Fuck all that trading. Tired of that trading shit. I lost so much money in trading. No, you lost money because you were being hard-headed and you thought that you knew more than you know. That's why. See, this is why I try to catch people before they get to that point. I'm trying to catch you so that I'm not your last resort. I'm trying to be your first resort before you start making mistakes and doing all of your bullshit. Because if I catch you when I'm your last resort, you ain't going to listen by that time anyway. You're going to be too hard-headed and you're going to feel like nothing's going to work. And you're not going to want to put in the time and put in the work to actually really make it work for yourself. I already know what it is. I run into these people all the time. They're like, man, I thought I heard you mention on a live, you said it would take 2 years to learn this skill. I said, what if it took 2 years? Would you put the work in? See? They're not the same question. They're not the same statement, rather. I'm not saying it's going to take you 2 years. I'm asking, if it took you 2 years, would you do it? Huh? Oh, no, that's definitely Don DeMarco.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's definitely Don DeMarco. Ooh, this is so true. People have entitlement issues in the market. You can't take what you didn't create. What? How true is that? That is so true. You feel entitled just because you have an account. Well, I've been trading on NADEX now for 2.5 years, and man, I've just been struggling. At first, I did well. I took a $500 account and I made $2,000, and then I've been losing ever since. I don't know what happened. I think the market switched up, or I think NADEX is tracking my account. I think they're looking at my account. Ain't nobody looking at your account, man. I don't know what happened. At first it was working and then it just wasn't. Yeah, it's called the market. You want the market to be doing the same thing all the time, and it doesn't. The one thing it does all the time is different shit. It does different shit all the time. That's what it does all the time. And you haven't learned how to see any of the different shit. You only seeing what you want to see. So when the market switches up and decides not to do what you want to see, that's when you lose your trades. And you get back all your profits, right? That's what happened. Is that more accurate? I think so. Now you want to blame NADEX. Oh, they put a tracking device in my account. No, they did not. They didn't put shit in your account. People be just making shit up. They just makes this stuff up. All these guys, they cheat you. Nah, man, you just don't know what you're doing. That's it. Bottom line. You don't know what you're doing. And it's all right. Like, admit it and accept it. And find someone who does know what they're doing. Huh? And start listening to them. See, all right. The first thing I do, anytime I want to learn something, I find somebody who knows. And then I just listen to them. I don't even ask nothing. I have no questions yet. I just want to listen. Let me hear what they're saying. They know. Let me listen to them. And the more that you listen and you listen and you listen and you start to absorb what they know and the knowledge that they're giving you, the more you start to actually frame what you need to make it work for you. That's how you learn how to do something. That's how you learn. It's just like if you want to become a mechanic and you don't go to school for it, go to a mechanic shop and do what? Watch them. Just look, just watch. Stand there and watch. Or what is he doing? He's just watching. Why? He's trying to learn. Oh, okay. See? You go to the shop and you just watch. And after a while, they know that you come every day, or they know that you keep coming and that you want to learn. Guess what they'll start doing? They'll start telling you shit. Am I lying? This is how everything works. The mechanic will start telling you, oh, yeah, come over here, man. Look at this. Yeah, you see this right here? This is the intake. You see this over here? This right here, you put a little spray on there. That's the carburetor. If this right here don't have enough spray on it, it ain't going to turn over, so the car won't start. You see this wire over here? This right here connects to this. Here, look at this over here. They're just telling you shit. They're teaching you. Why? Because you're there. And you're listening. You have an open mind. So they teach you. Come on now, I'm preaching in here. This is how you learn. This is how you learn. I don't care what it is. That's how you learn. Watch. Pay attention. See? It's just like, and let me frame how people will be. They'll go to the mechanic shop and talk shit about the mechanics. Oh, this guy, he thinks he just knows everything. He's just moving around in this mechanic shop like he owned the joint. He's a mechanic. That's what he does. You get mad at him because he knows everything he knows already, and you want to know what he knows. I want to be better than him. Well, you ain't gonna never be better than him if you don't learn from him first. Uh-oh. You want to learn from the best? If you want to learn from the best, you can't be hating on the best. I might have to get up out of here. That's a walk-off. That's a walk-off right there. Oh, shit. Wow. Crazy, man. This is funny. He said the only thing that they're tracking is your BS. Oh, snap. Wow. Yeah, it's always easier, of course. Easier to say it was somebody else's fault than to admit you don't know what you're doing. Facts. Facts. Yeah, we in the building tonight, man. And this is definitely Rant Man done showed up. Call the police. Wow. Telling you, man. Yep. So these are lessons. I got to start giving a warning before I even start the live. Rant Man might show up. This is subject to change by Rant Man. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so just since I've been observing, market is in between. It's still in the gray area. It doesn't really know what it wants to do yet. There's not enough momentum present for vertical just yet. And for horizontal, there is still too much movement. And this is just since I've been on during the observation. I think I only saw, did I even see one instance? Yeah, there was one instance. Yeah, matter of fact, I think when I first got on, it was right over here. This was the only instance really that I saw for horizontal. And then the market's just been kind of treading along ever since. So it's not there yet on any level. And again, we don't have enough momentum for vertical. So we just continue to observe. Just continue to observe. This is funny. Yeah, Brooklyn Moses is doing well. He's good. He'll be back. He'll be back. But what I'm talking about, he ain't never left. Rant Man alert. I know, right? All right, y'all. So y'all know what it is. So we did a good hour. Yeah, this was a good observation and definitely some good lessons and some good knowledge tonight. And of course, entertaining as always. So I will be back on. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow I'll do a coffee and charts if I'm around in the daytime. If not, I'll try my best to do another observation at night. Oh, and I finally got a chance to finish up some of the videos for the content that I'm going to be releasing. So y'all look forward to that. It's coming very, very soon. I'm going to be releasing content. I've been talking about this since the beginning of the year, kind of. For this year, I wanted to add on a couple of things to TA in general, just to put under the umbrella. So I'm going to be talking about that in these upcoming videos. I also wanted a way to expand the brand to include other people that don't have access to the NADEX platform. So, there's a whole market of people, a whole bunch of people that can't trade on NADEX for whatever reason. They're in other countries, or they're in a country where NADEX is not allowed, or NADEX is not operating, do business. I wanted to be able to have something for them as well, and I have it now. So I'll be talking about that. All right. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next one, and everyone in training, of course, everybody on the team already. I'll see you guys in the group chat. Y'all know what it is. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Love, peace, and soul. This is live market observation number 68. In the bag. All right, so y'all know what it is. Love, peace, and soul. Deuce.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.